All right, the next one up is Cole Anthony will have a blank season. Now, I've got mine ready. I feel like it's pretty short, so I'm going to go ahead and let you fill in this blank first.
Okay. Cole Anthony will have a penultimate season, Pish.
Oh,
yes.
Timeout.
Penultimate. And for those of you out there, penultimate meaning second to last season with the Magic. And we've been having a really good time, Pish. It's episode 69. We've had some great 69 jokes all the way through. It's been fantastic.
Well, some 69 jokes. I don't know if they're great.
No, they've been great. They've been great 69 jokes. We're having a good time. But this is not a good time, Pish.
Okay.
This moment right here is not a good time. Because Cole Anthony has been a ray of light in the darkness. For those years when he was drafted and then the team was dismantled, those are some dark days for us Orlando Magic fans. And he brought levity. He brought sound bites. He brought moments. I mean, he owned Minnesota. He was the mayor of Minneapolis. The way that he was putting it down on the Timberwolves. Facts, baby, facts.
He was the face of a faceless team, if I might.
Yes. And it's sad to say, but I just think that face might fade away. And it's for a couple reasons, Pish. The first and most important is just the play on the court. Cole has been a great player in spurts, but it has been streaky. Okay, there's been times where for 20 games he's shooting the lights out, and then for 20 he goes cold. Now, looking at his percentages here, 33.3% from beyond the arc, 33%, 36, and then 33. It seems like 33 is kind of the norm, slightly below average from beyond the arc. He brings a little bit of ball creation, and I think that's really the only reason that he's still in this rotation this year is because we need on-the-ball creation. We're sadly, we have it from our wings, but from the point guard and the guard position, we're a little bereft of that. So I think there's still a role for him, but he just doesn't fit the mold also of what the Magic are looking like under Weltman, which is positional size, length, the wings. Yes, there it is, the wingspan. He has always kind of been outside of that. I think he fell into the Magic's lap when they drafted him, I believe, at 15. He was just the best player on the board. You take a scorer like Cole Anthony. And I'm hoping to hell that he really comes out hot like he says he's going to, but the preseason hasn't looked awesome. I know he was a little sick. I just don't see, Pish, how he continues to hold off guys like Tristan da Silva, guys like Jet Howard. I think the time is coming to an end for Cole, and I'm sad to say this, the writing might be on the wall, but also the second piece of it is that playful happiness, that exuberance. He's always a positive guy. It seems like the tone of the team is shifting a little bit, that it's getting a little bit more workmanlike, a little bit more serious, a little bit more locked in. And I don't want to knock it, but sometimes maybe the playful energy isn't the right for the moment. And can Cole shift that? And I don't want to say he's not focused because the man is locked in himself, but I don't know. I just feel like there might be something there as well. It's really the play on the court, I think. Let me not disparage the man and his positivity. How can you disparage positivity, Peach? But I don't know. I just see.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it. Can you lift this pity party back up? Because I'm feeling bad for myself and for this team. The fact that Cole Anthony's in his penultimate season.
Yeah, Stuff for one is offended over here that you would think that goofiness and hijinks is not at all important because that's what he brings to the table every game.
You're right. You're right.
I'm a little shocked at this because if that is your stance, which I'm willing to accept, as a North Carolina guy and a Cole Anthony guy, big Cole Anthony guy, I would still love to see him on this team for, forever.
Right.
But if you're the kind of guy that thinks he's moving to say this is his penultimate season, I think if we're making any kind of moves, he's part of those moves.
Right.
I don't think there's any way he's not part of those moves. If trades are made to try to improve a part, I feel like he's part of that. Yes. So that would make him gone sooner than your penultimate thing. I don't think his contract's just going to run out personally. But
and that
I'm
could
going
be
to say
good for Cole, dude. Like a different place, a team that's not built on a defensive identity, a team that wants to get out more and run and gun, that could be beneficial for Cole too.
I think it would, because I think the regular playing time is always when he's shown and played better ball. And I look forward to seeing what he can do as part of that bench unit this year. But like you said, how is he going to be able to hold off those other guys? I don't know. For my answer, because we're filling in blanks here, Cole Anthony will have a season. I'm not going to fill in the blank. I'm just going to say he's going to have a season.
No,
I'm not sure if it's going to be good or not. I really am not. I really don't. So I'm leaving that. He's going to have a season.
You can't do that. You can't leave the blank, bro. That's not how the game works.
I'm gonna use this word.
Okay.
I'm making it up.
Okay.
It's hyphenated.
Okay.
It is adjective to describe the season. It's a Cole Anthony-esque season.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody that will be more Cole Anthony than Cole Anthony this year, and it will be for the benefit of all of us who are watching the Orlando Magic, because he is a bright spot on that bench, and he is important to that team even off the court.
Yes.
So while we'd love to see him filling it up from three on the court, I think it will be a good season for him off the bench, but I'm not sure if that's where he wants to just stay locked in. So ultimately, maybe it would be better, like you said, if he goes to another team that gets more regular minutes, but he's going to have a chance to solidify those minutes, right? Like he's Cole Anthony. He has earned the right to get those minutes off the bench at first. And if he plays well with them, he won't lose them.
Right.
So it's really, the ball's in his court, if you will. And I love the idea of him pairing with Black in the backcourt, because I think Black can do more of the ball handling and he can become a shooting guard, which I think maybe is where his core is. I think that could be a better setup for him. So I expect he will have a better season knowing the regularity of where he's going to be and who he's playing with, and not having to be counted on as the point guard purely because of his size. Let somebody else do the ball handling and stuff like that, and let him get back to shooting like he can do.
Balls in his court. Yeah, the ball handling, a lot of balls when you're 6 or 9ing. Definitely can be around. I mean,
usually just 2 balls.
What's that?
Usually just the 2 balls.
Yeah, I guess it depends, What other
could be
numbers
4, I guess, in some people's scenarios, but that's about it. I guess I'm not going to go any further, because we're already thinking that.
No, we'll cut that part out.
All right.
I'm interested to see how Cole Anthony does looking over his shoulder, because there's a limited time. Like you said, Pich, the first 25 games, how much of a runway does he have left? It's not a lot. And Jet Howard just tore up the preseason. So if he's shooting cold and not creating a little bit off the dribble, then the calls to give Jet some looks are going to get loud.
Hey, did you like that clip? Well, it's part of a larger podcast that we do that you can see by going to our page, and go ahead and subscribe while you're there.
And come hang out with us in Orlando, December 26th for Court Cousins Night. We're going to cut down the net. There's tons of giveaways. Link is in the description.